Hello everyone, it's Sarah and welcome to your weekly video. So the energy of this week, I've been very fatigued and I feel that there's a lot of energy that's come in with the spring equinox. So we're shifting our perspective, we're shifting our power, and we're headed into the energy of renewal. So remember, in order to renew, we must release. And so again, yes, there's this period of process of releasing and transformation. And every day, asking yourself, how can I rise into my higher power and release my old stories, the old stories that have held me back. So I'm going to channel a little message for you today, and then we're going to pull in some light language. I was just part of a light language panel, and I feel very activated, very awakened and alive. And I'm also going to share with you a sort of affirmation or mantra that you can say to instantly reattune yourself to the vibration of love, so that throughout your day, when you feel off course or thrown off the rails, really how to own your power, own your energy, and return back to a place of love. So, particularly today, I was reminded to believe in the impossible, right? That magic is all around us. Not only is magic all around us, through us, with us, for us, we are that. Right? We are magical. And what is the essence of magic? What is magic to you? Magic to me is a spark of spontaneous creation that weaves its way through everything, like I said, spontaneously and without understanding. It is the energy of the ether. It is the energy of the unknown. It is the power and potential of limitless possibility, also wielded through you as a creative creation being. And how we wield our creative energy is magic, is magical. I was reminded today too that words are spell casting, right? Spelling, right? We are magical beings. If we align ourselves with purpose and intention, whatever we align with is then born into creation. We are that magical. We are that powerful. And as I am reminded of this, it is then my passion to remind you of that, for we are one. So as we return to knowing our own influence, that we are magical, we are then impacted in this powerful way, because then we become enlightened to see our connection and our link to all that is. So as I realize my magic and my potential, I can then awaken others through the own potential of my own inner light. And so today I was reminded to believe in the impossible, not to create the space of limitation of the old. That is the old narrative, that is the old paradigm, that is the old story, to be obsessed with your circumstance and to believe that circumstance is all there is. But now we are aligning to our true power, which is that of magical creations. That if I say I am and know and remember that, so it is. And so I bring forth into creation what I desire, because I am then aligned with not only my ability and power to create that, but also my love of self, to know that not only can I bring that forth into physical manifestation, but I can bring it forth through my heart and birth it in that way, to know, yes, not only am I worthy, but that is my song to sing, because that is my birthright. Because as a being of the light and of God, of Creator, it is my duty to sing, because that's how I weave my story. The light literally wants to work through me that way, as a magical being of creation. God is working through all of us in that way. So when I deny my own magic, my own powers of creation, I deny the light within. And so I've been speaking of this, and this day, particularly today, I believe it's the 22nd, I'm not even aware of the day, is powerful, because we are now in the energy of rebirth. And I've been speaking of this, destruction and the energy of Kali and the tower, and destroying, not only destroying older foundations, yes, collectively we see this happening, but in our own lives, in our own role playing of the roles that we've played, that we've outgrown. So taking inventory of now, what have we outgrown and what are we now ready to release, to connect with our divine birthright of magic, being the magician, calling into creation that which I am worthy of, that which I desire. And so I say it, and so it is. That is my power. That is my essence. That is my birthright. That is the magical energy of oneness. So today, as I reminded, anything is possible. Believe in magic, right? And I was then sitting outside with my mom, and she was speaking of a raven that we've seen a long time ago, and just said, "Where, I wonder where that raven's been." And literally in that moment, not even a minute passed by, the raven flies by into the tree, and we both looked at each other like, wow, that's some magical stuff right there. And the raven itself, one of the meanings is, yes, magic, right? So I'm reminded today of magic and the potential and possibility of, from spirit to reality, as birds are, of both spirit and physical. So in this way, I ask you to start honoring the magic within and your creation, your desire to create what you want in your life, and how you weave creativity and the energy of magic, and assess the limitations and assess the old roles and assess the paradigms and assessing the foundation of what needs to fold and fall to build a new house of cards in which there is, space in between. There is that beautiful unknown space, that place for magic, that place for miracle, where not every brick is accounted for, where there is this potential of something more, something greater than our own limited perspective. So when we're in those very human spaces, we can step back a little bit and allow our energy to be a little bit more expansive. As I'm also being reminded over and over again, the energy of the shapeshifter, which also comes through with the raven. Another message I've been getting a lot, shape-shifting. And so what is this shape-shifting, calling into creation, that which is adaptable? And so I can change my energy from contraction to expansion. I can decide to be in the role, right? To be in that energy of manifestation. If I don't see it in my physical, well, then I choose to be it, right? I am shape-shifting into it, so I am then calling it to me because I am that. So that's also the energy of the shapeshifter. I'm being adaptable and calling into creation that imagination of who you choose to be, no longer tied to those old roles, really calling in, calling in, calling in, calling in, calling in. So I'm going to read to you this little invocation, little meditation. You can watch this again and call it in yourself. And then we'll bring in some light language. So the message today was, love is all inclusive, all expansive, and all forgiving. I allow the love within me to expand. I allow the vibration of love within me to rise, and actually feeling that rising of energy. And you could do this now, feeling that expansion and that rise. I honor the contraction and expansion of my breath. Feel the contraction and expansion of your lungs. As I breathe in, I connect to the love within, an intentional in-breath. And as I breathe out, I release anything that is not love. And as I breathe in, I find the God within me, right? I am. And as I breathe out, I recognize my connection to all that is, that I am. I now take a quick overview of my life. So just in your mind's eye, overview your life from an expansive place. And where there is anger and pain, I am now willing to forgive. And where there is disappointment and guilt and resentment from the past, I am now willing to let that go. So be willing in those places. Where there is sorrow, I am willing to find my joy, to return to my joy. I am willing in the sadness to return to my joy. Where there is worry, fear, and lack, I am willing to trust in the universe. Because I know the universe is always conspiring for my greatest good, and that I am eternally loved, cherished, and held. And I ask to see the love in all ways, in all people, in all circumstances in my life, especially when I cannot. And when I forget, allow me to remember and know that love is all inclusive, all expanding, and all forgiving, and that this is the only truth that matters. Thank you, amen. So these are powerful words, and you can say them and own them. Even if you logically don't believe them, as you say them, you are owning them. That is magic. That is spell casting. Weaving these things into creation, being intentional with your words. I am that I am. I am the light. I do forgive. saying these things out loud. Let's bring in some light language to consecrate the magician within, consecrate the magic, and calling in your powers of creation to wield purposeful energy. You are that. Le'ima ka, le'ina. Taking a nice deep breath, setting the intention to connect to the magician within. Nayayay, nayayay, nayay, nararayayay, narayay, narayay, haya, narayayun, anayay, are, hay, anayay. Be the painter. Shukuru unda. Le'ina aha. See the landscape of colors before you and celebrate with joy in the ability to create. That is what being a magician is. Lukuna. Remember to be joyful. If you become too serious, reclaim your joy and wield that through your manifestation. That is the most expansive energy. Joy, intention, desire, purposeful intention, wielded through the knowing that you are the master creator. Blessings be. Much love to you. Just a quick reminder, I'm teaching a masterclass, a free masterclass called Opening to Light Language. You can connect with me through email. I'm going to be linking my website to the YouTube channel. I just had it really newly created, and you can register on the website. So that way it's automatically gives you reminders. It's going to be live March 30th, 7:30. It's called Opening to Light Language, and we're getting ready to launch the Academy of Light, which is an 8-week spiritual development journey utilizing light language to become a clear channel and do that inner development to then bring in your language of light to remember and activate. And you'll be listening to downloads from me on a weekly basis. That's the biggest transformation of this. If you're interested, you can message me your email, or you can go, I'm going to put the new link to my website, and you can go there. Much blessings and love. I look forward to hearing your comments, hearing from you this week. And feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll get little videos from me once a week, trying to do them more. I always love your feedback and your comments. They keep me going. Much love to you guys. You are the magician. Own your power of manifestation and creation. Much love. Blessings. Bye.